Tobacco juices also contain hundreds of chemicals which may delay healing of a sore or wound. Nicotine is the habit-forming substance in tobacco and is found in tobacco juice as well as smoke. It is readily absorbed into the bloodstream through the lining of the mouth, where it directly affects the circulation and nervous systems. At first, nicotine stimulates the user. However, once the effect of the nicotine wears off, the user will experience a depression or a letdown. To feel good, a person with a nicotine habit needs a booster every 20 to 30 minutes. Nicotine from chewing or dipping tobacco also affects the heart and the rest of the circulatory system, much the same way as the smoking tobacco does. But you know, there are some more immediately apparent health problems associated with tobacco smoke that I'd like you all to see. In fact, we have a group of graduate students here at the university participating in a research project on the physiological effects of smoking on the human body. How you doing today, Todd?
Fine, Dr. Robinson, just fine.
15% of the population is adversely affected by cigarette smoke. I should have said tobacco smoke, with such things as asthma, hay fever, sinusitis, and other respiratory ailments. Have you smoked any cigarettes yet today, Todd?
No, and I was hoping I wouldn't have to.
I know, but I would like to show them the immediate physical effects of smoking a single cigarette. So first, let's take the temperature of your skin. This is about normal for a reading taken from the skin. Now let's take your blood pressure. First we'll take a systolic reading, which measures the blood pressure when the heart is pumping. 118, good, that's normal. Next we'll take a diastolic reading, which measures the blood pressure when the heart is relaxed. 74. All we need to do now is to see just how steady your nerves are, Todd. Let's check it with the tremor tester.
Can you hand me that, please?
It takes a steady hand to move that stylus within hole number 5 without activating the counter. And as you see, Todd has exceptionally steady hands. Okay, Todd, now it's time to light up. What does it read now?
It's about 2 degrees cooler than before.
And what does that indicate to you?
I'm not sure.
It indicates that the nicotine that was transferred from the cigarette smoke to his bloodstream in his lungs has caused his blood vessels to constrict, thus cooling his skin. Now let's take your blood pressure again. 132. Diastolic, 92. Now, what do you think this increase in his blood pressure indicates?
It must mean that his heart had to work harder in order to pump blood through the constricted arteries and vessels.
Exactly. It had to pump harder and faster to supply the body with the oxygen it needed. We should also remember that some of his hemoglobin has become fixed to the carbon monoxide, so there were fewer red blood cells available to carry the oxygen. Okay, Todd, now let's see how steady your hands are after just one cigarette. And what does this show you?
It shows his hands aren't as steady as they were before.
Yes. After smoking just one cigarette, his muscles have tensed and are experiencing slight tremors. Now, this will continue until his body purges itself of the chemicals and gases absorbed from the tobacco smoke.
I'd always heard smoking helps people relax.
Now you know that just the opposite is true. The evidence is overwhelming that using tobacco can do tremendous damage to your body. If you don't use tobacco now, don't start. And if you do, the time to quit is now. Do it for yourself or for your family, for the rest of your community. But please do it now. You can make a difference. but only if you make the simple commitment not to smoke or use tobacco in any form. The choice is yours, and so is the life you may save.